Guys, Fan 101, and I just uploaded my Raw review. And this is my WCPW review. So, let's get to it, shall we? So, we started off WCPW with Ligero facing off against Joseph Connors in what was by far the best match of the night. I mean, they only had 5 matches on here, but damn, they gave this match some good time. I mean, they really did. They really gave this match a lot of time, and this has got to be the second 4-star match in WCPW. There were 2 others that were potential 4 stars. That was El Ligero and Jay Lethal, which was ruined by the finish. And then there was El Ligero, Noam Dar, and Will Ospreay just last week. And the reason why that wasn't 4 stars is that it was a short match. Should have gone on longer. So this was definitely the second best match of WCPW so far, right behind Noam Dar and Jay Lethal. El Ligero beat Joseph Connors in the great match. The reason why, one reason why I thought it was a great match was because they were trying to tell a story. Joseph Connors, like last week, Joe Hendry won his match against Alex Gracie against all odds. This week, Joseph Connors faced El Ligero in an attempt to prove that he can do it on his own too, but he didn't. So they're telling a good story here. In the back, yeah, no, not in the back, but after the match was over, they shook hands. Great match. Go check it out if you can. God, my nose is killing me. Next, we had a segment between Aaron Stevens, the former Damien Sandow, and Adam Blampied, Adam from What Culture. Basically, Adam came out first in Damien Sandow's old robe and towel. Then the real Damien Sandow, Aaron Stevens, came out in just a t-shirt and, wrestling shorts. And I thought it was a good segment. Basically, they were building it up as, Aaron Stevens cannot defeat Big Damo. He's trying to play it up like Eric Bischoff did whenever he was a heel. And I loved it when, and one of my favorite part of the segment was probably at the end when Stevens, he said, "You know what? Have a ball," and then kneed him right in the nutsack. In fact, have 2, and then he said, because earlier Adam said, the "you're welcome" in the mocking tone, and then after he kneed him in the balls, Stevens said, "You're welcome," and I think he was about to give, he was just about to give Adam the elbow of disdain, but Adam rolled out of the ring. So yeah, hold on, I gotta blow my nose. My nose has been killing me, and I don't even know why. So hold on a second. I do not want you to see me like this. Somehow I feel even worse. God, I hate it when that shit happens. Turning on the fan. Okay. We had Joe Coffey in the. I know this is slow, but I gotta speed it up a little bit. Joe Coffey was in the back and said that after his match beating Primate in that no DQ match, or wasn't it? No, it was no holds barred. In a no holds barred match at Built to Destroy, that he thinks he deserves a title shot, and that he earned it. And Adam Pacitti agreed. He said that, yeah, go ahead, you deserve a title shot. And because Coffey was a little pissed out that he wasn't being rewarded for all of his hard work, and Pacitti's like, you know what, you deserve a reward. There's a title shot for you tonight. You face Big Damo for the title tonight. And Martin Kirby was also back there talking about his match that he wanted. and Pachiti was. I love the line Pachiti said here. He said, "Why did I hire you?" Good fuck. In terms of a heel face kind of thing, good question. Why the fuck did he hire Kirby? Huh. Next we had. Oh God. Why? Okay. Okay, so two things. Last week I said that there was a backstage segment between King Ross and Martin Kirby. I was wrong. It was between Grado and Martin Kirby. And actually, on a side note, the guy who sent the comments to me, whoever, I forget your name, Herbie Sainty or something like that. Okay, if you want to correct me and tell me that it was actually something else, fine. Like what you did earlier when I forgot Simon Miller, that was the other commentator, because he's so forgettable. But you told me that But another comment, you told me that it was Grado, and then said to do my damn research or do your research. My comment to you is I'm reviewing. This is how I review this show. I'm writing down notes. The two things. One, King Ross and Grado actually look kind of alike. If King Ross had hair, I just assumed King Ross grew his hair out. Because why would they take him from commentary table? Because he was actually good as an announcer. And second, shut the fuck up. Look, if you want to give me a little bit of information that I don't know, or I may have I may have misinformed myself, fine. But you don't have to be a fucking asshole about it. So to those of you who decide to be an asshole in the future when correcting me on my videos, you're going to get a warning, and the next time you do it, you're getting blocked. Okay? That's just how it's going to go. Anyway, so Grado faced Martin Kirby in a match. God. I don't get why these crowds like him. I don't give two shits about Grado. Grado does not impress me, especially after watching his TNA run. Now, granted, I saw more of Grado here than in TNA, and he looked better here than in TNA. But still, I do not give a shit about Grado. I don't care about him. He's basically Santino Marella if Santino Marella was a white, fat Englishman who was even more of a dumbass. That's how bad he is. I don't care. I don't care for Grado. So, Grado beat Martin Kirby. The decline for Kirby. He has not won a single match here in WCPW, which is sad. Why didn't he just beat Grado here? Nobody gives two shits about him, and he's still over for whatever reason. I guess because he's a dumb shit. After Grado beat Martin Kirby, Drake came out along with the rest of Prospect, Alex Gracie, and Lucas Archer, to beat on Grado in the post-match beatdown. Instant Prospect face turn for beating up Grado. Thank you, Prospect. Anyways, sorry about that. Then Joseph Connors and Joe Hendry came out to make the save. I suggest or think that we're gonna get a 6-man tag team match sometime in the future. Probably maybe at WCW Stacked or next Monday. So let's just see how that goes, shall we? Next. Oh, I remember. I just read it. So Prince Amin, who was being ridden on a piggyback ride basically by his new servant Gabriel Kidd, met up with Primate and I think it was Susie Kennedy in the back, and Amin said, "I will allow you to," because Primate was pissed that he lost his match against Joe Coffey at Built to Destroy. So Amin is like, I will let you hire Kid for one night in a match against Primate," and she shook his hand, and yeah. Oh, Okay, something I almost forgot to mention at the very beginning of the show, Doug Williams and a post-show interview from last week, Doug Williams and Noam Dar met up, and jaw-jacking back and forth. They agreed in a match this week because apparently Doug Williams is scheduled to face Cody Rhodes in a match soon in WCPW, and the stipulation of this match was if Doug Williams won, Noam Dar would be gone from WCPW forever. If Noam Dar won, he would take Williams' place and face Cody Rhodes in that match. I was going for Noam Dar here because I just didn't think that they were going to. Two things. One, I didn't think they were going to get rid of Noam Dar like that. Two, I would have loved to have seen Noam Dar and Cody Rhodes go at it. Just two guys who were really good, just kicking ass. Surprisingly enough, after a pretty good match, I have to say, Doug Williams actually won. Yes, Doug Williams won this match, and he didn't really have much of a promo, and when he did cut the promo post match, you could barely understand what he was saying. But I didn't care. The emotion was there. It was sad for Noam Dar to leave. People didn't want him to go. I didn't want him to go. He made WCW worth watching because I've heard Noam Dar before, but it was because of WCW that I first started watching Noam Dar. I gotta thank them for that. So it's sad to see Noam Dar go. I just hope that Cody Rhodes gives Doug Williams a good match because Doug Williams, he still has the wrestling ability. He's not as agile or athletic as he used to be just 6 years ago when he was in TNA. Then again, he's in his mid-40s now. So I hope... So he just still has the moves, just doesn't look as good as it used to. But I hope Cody Rhodes gives him a good match. Whenever that is, I forget. Big Damo confronted Adam Pacitti backstage. Adam Pacitti basically said, look, Adam Blampier may be in the hospital, but you're going out there in the match. And of course, Damo's like, the last time I had this title, I rammed it across your head. Well, what's to stop me from doing it this time? And Pacitti simply said, if you do that, if you don't go out there and compete, if you lay a finger on me, if you get intentionally disqualified, not only will you be stripped of the WCPW title, but you will also be fired. Don't fuck with the boss. Don't fuck with Adam Pacitti. He will not hesitate to rain down hell on your ass. I like Pacitti here. He reminds me of a little bit of William Regal. Except Regal is just much better, much more charismatic. Then again, he's William Regal, so yeah. Speaking of pissed off people, Primate beat up Gabriel Kidd in like a minute and a half. Gabriel Kidd actually did get some offense in the first 45 seconds, and then after that, it was a squash match. So it did what it needed to do. Got Primate a strong win, but at the same time, you're wasting the talent of Gabriel Kidd. Although I did like his trunks where it said servant. That was actually kind of funny. After the match, Bea Priestley, who lost her match against Nixon Newell last week, attacked Newell backstage and demanded a rematch at WCPW Stacked. She was pissed. She reminds me of Paige if Paige was a complete... Like, Paige and Charlotte combined. That's basically what Bea Priestley is. In character, not so much as a wrestler. She's not as good as either Paige or Charlotte, but still. And then the last match of the night, we had Big Damo defending the title against Joe Coffey. Definitely a very good match. You should check it. That's 3 good matches you had on the show. You had the opener, which was the best match of the night between Joe Connors and Ligero. You had Doug Williams and Noam Dar going at it. And you had Joe Coffey and you had Joe Coffey and you had Big Damo going at it for the title. This is a very good match. I thought it was a better match than Rampage Brown at Built to Destroy. Nothing against Rampage Brown. I just think he needs to grow a little bit, but he is a good performer. So they're eventually building up to the eventual return and rematch, which most likely Rampage Brown will win the title. Overall, oh yeah, by the way, Big Damo won the match clean. By the way, he didn't have Blampier with him, so overall, this is a very good show. There's two things I didn't like about it. One was the Grado match. I don't give two shits about anything having to do with Grado. Maybe that's just me. The second thing, if there's any reason not to watch WCPW, it is Alex Shave. Yes, Alex Shane needs a shave. It is Alex Shane on commentary. And you could tell because they give each other names. Dave Bradshaw is actually pretty good at it. Is actually decent, at least at his job, or good. But Alex Shane fucking cringes in my ears. He is WCPW's JBL. He will not shut the fuck up. He will not shut up about himself, and he will not shut up about other things. Like, throughout the main event, he was constantly giving us updates on Adam's, condition when he was at that hospital. And at the end of the show, he said that Adam was getting a massage in his injured area. Basically, just saying he was massaging after the match was over. By the way, he was massaging his cock, basically his cock and his balls. Both one that is gay, which I'm not, by the way. Nothing against gay people, but you just don't say that on TV. Two, who the fuck cares? Who cares? Alex Shane was horrible. Constantly talking over Dave Bradshaw, has an annoying ass voice, and tries to make everyone look like a jabron. He's basically like Michael Cole. Yeah, he is heel Michael Cole from 2011. That's who Alex Shane is. I fucking hated him. Other than that, and the Grado and anything having to do with Grado, this was a pretty good show. Much better than Raw. Check it out if you can. I will be watching Ring of Honor. I don't know if it's going to